Hello, everyone. Welcome to Just Begin, where we talk about starting a business or if we should start a business, especially while working a full time job. And today I want to talk about how to deal with disappointment. Okay, I know that as you continue to put things together and build your business, you may be disappointed sometimes. Okay, and I want to focus on what you can do to just pick yourself up and keep going even after you've been disappointed, because what you don't want to do is get discouraged and give up. Okay, so let's just jump right into the topic. It's so important to view every disappointment as a learning experience. Okay, so instead of looking at it as something that has gone terribly wrong and you don't know what to do, view it as something that you can analyze and learn from. And the next time that particular situation comes up, you will know exactly how to deal with it, and you'll probably have a better outcome. Okay, but you really want to focus on learning from the experience and not I guess like getting angry and upset and staying in that place that doesn't make you feel good. You want to feel motivated. You want to feel like you can go forward, you can do it, because you can. You actually can. Okay, we all have small setbacks, but you can still do it. Keep pushing. Keep learning more about the field of business that you're going into, and everything is going to work out great. And yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that in the beginning, certain disappointments in business will be kind of small. They're usually pretty small. Okay, let me give an example. If you're building your website and it doesn't quite come out the way that you want it to, and you want to revamp and get a new website, or if you get a logo and you don't like the way that it looks, so you need to get a new logo. At first, those small things seem really big, and you spend a little bit of time talking about it, how you're disappointed and stuff like that. But of course, as your business grows and as you progress, you will see that that is just a very small issue that you had in your entrepreneurial experience. Okay, and this is true even towards the more advanced stages of being a business owner, where you may have had some different setbacks, but you'll bounce back from that too. Okay, so whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, just know that you can get through this, and it's okay. Okay, and you can do this. And remember, if you need help with something, or if you don't understand something, find somebody who has done it. Okay, even if you think getting a mentor is a terrible idea, that's fine. You can still reach out to a friend, a family member, a fellow business owner, and ask them, hey, I got a question for you. How did you do this? Because this is giving me a hard time. Okay, and of course, I always recommend to get a mentor, because I just think it's the best way to go. But if you don't, you can ask somebody else who is experienced in that area to help you, so you can move past that small setback. Okay? And I'm thinking about a conversation that I was having with a friend of mine, and she is, a little bit more advanced with her business. And one of the things that she had going on, I think it was something financial, and it was kind of disappointing because, if you're planning on making money from a certain business transaction and it falls through, yeah, it's disappointing, because you want your finances to flow a certain way in your business. And as we discussed it, she understood what happened, and what she needed to do differently, going forward. But the biggest thing for her was picking herself up from that feeling of failing. Okay, of course she didn't fail. She's still a successful business owner, and she's so knowledgeable. But that initial feeling when things don't go through, when you're trying to put it together, and that was her biggest thing. She was saying she had to learn how to deal with disappointment, so she could just keep going and not give up. So we had a great conversation, And she's continuing to move forward. So I bring that up to say this. In the beginning, the disappointments are kind of small, but when you're a little bit more experienced and your business is generating income and things of that nature, sometimes the disappointments can be a little bigger. And this has happened to me as well. I have had deals fall through, and it's one thing to want to redo your website, because it doesn't look the way you want it, or it's not bringing any traffic, to your business or whatever. That's one thing. It's another thing to have, a deal fall apart that you're working on and it cost you $20,000. That's a different type of situation, and that will happen. But even in those situations, you learn from the situation, you pick yourself up, and you keep going. That is how you deal with disappointment as an entrepreneur. Things are going to happen. Everything is not going to go your way. Now, things are going to go good. We're all going to win and we're all going to be successful, of course. But sometimes you do have to make some adjustments, and sometimes things don't go exactly how you planned. So how you deal with that is you keep going, okay? You deal with whatever comes your way, of course, and then you just keep going right to the next thing, because one deal may have fell through, but there's another deal right around the corner. And if you spend too much time feeling bad and feeling all of these things that are not productive for you, you're not going to be prepared for your next opportunity. And that's something that I had to learn, and it's so true. So as a new business owner, as a more experienced business owner, one of the best things you can do when you experience some disappointment is to pick yourself up and be ready for that new opportunity, because it's definitely coming. You just have to focus on that and don't forget that, okay? Because it's so true. So I definitely want to just, really just kind of hone into this point that continue to grow and learn from each situation, because whether you believe it or not, because sometimes disappointments are, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be disappointed, but you're becoming a stronger person, okay? And you are becoming a more experienced business owner, because now you know what to look out for. You know what to do and what not to do, and you know what works and you know what does not work, okay? So even though it's some uncomfortable growing pains, that disappointment is actually making you stronger. So as you're going through it, as you are in that moment, just keep that in the back of your mind. Once you get through it, you're going to come out so much stronger, okay? And it's so important to be connected to a community of people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, okay? Let me give you an example. Me, as a real estate investor, I am connected to so many other real estate investors, okay? I belong to a meetup group. I belong to another group full of mentors, and they help me. I remember last week I had a hard time modifying a contract, and I wanted to send a contract over to a potential client, and I'm panicking because I can't modify it. I wasn't really sure what I was doing. And I reached out to someone. I reached out to one of my mentors, and they helped me, So just move forward from everything that you may be going through, whatever disappointment you may have experienced, and reach out to somebody more experienced, or somebody who may have gone through that before, and you'll be able to work it out. And just stay focused on your goal, okay? It's so important to be connected to people that are going through things that are similar to what you are going through. This way you can talk about it, you can find resolutions, they can tell you their experiences, and then you learn from that, and it makes you feel better, and you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And I always remind you that I do have a group on Facebook called Just Boss Up. It is for business owners and for future business owners. I would love to see you in the group. I am active in the group, and we just talk about things that business owners talk about. And of course, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful day.